Well, boys and girls, ladies and gents, I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve today. Hope everyone's enjoying the holidays. I'm spending this morning or the first part of the day messing around out here in the shop. So I got some parts in. Well, first, my air's done. That rapid air kit plumbed around. And then I've got coming down to the distribution block with a dump at the bottom. And that red line's coming around to this little local regulated spot with my old air hose fitting. Just for the few things that haven't changed. I need to get a couple more of the new fittings so I can change out everything. Like, for instance, this one's still an old fitting for my plasma cutter. But water collector coming off the compressor itself and the block feeding out the two lines, and then it tees off to the back up there. And then each one of these, by the way, these lines are these little hoses reels are awesome. These are on sale at Tractor Supply. If you have a Tractor Supply by you, go see if they have these. They're amazing. They were 40 bucks. I think they're originally like 80 to 100 or something like that. But they're nice, soft, flexible lines. Rollers are geared, and they stop at any distance. They don't have to have a click stop. But I bought these wrong way, X-Flow Quick Connects or something like that. I don't remember the brand of them. Let's see if one of these says it. Legacy is who makes it. Let's see if it'll focus. These automotive fittings, oh my god, I'm used to these old generic default ones that were like this and they leak air like crazy. These lock open in place, and you just pop the tool in, and only these bigger ones though, these high flows, the ones that are normal size don't do it, but these high flows lock open in place. Feed the tool in, the ring locks down. There's like no wiggle movement on the tool at all, and it is perfect, no leak whatsoever, and they're amazing. But anyways, they're regulated on each one. I got those ran the other day, and so far I love them. I've just got this one hose still with old fittings. Once I get a couple more of these automotive fittings to change out the last few nipples, then I'll be good to go. Anyways, on to the car. So, got my metal chop saw in. That thing is amazing. Way better than that grinder chop saw back there, that green thing. Holy crap, does it make quick work of cutting these. So I cut up some 2.5 square tubing, 4-inch pieces, drilled. Make sure these suckers aren't still hot. I just welded them. So I drilled 3/4 inch holes. These are, I think, 5/8 bolts. I think. So 3/4 hole, 5/8 nuts bolts, little like 1.5 bolts. These are just to lock the tubing in place when I feed it down the big long piece of 2-inch. So these will slide on like so. And then 2 long 5-foot pieces will go across to the other side. There'll be, one up front, one in the back like this, and then on the other side, same thing. And then the other 4 will be for an arm and an arm halfway down, and it'll have another piece of 2-inch that comes out. And then it'll have another sleeve, kind of like how these are, facing up, it's 2-inch, and then a 1.5-inch piece of square tubing will come up and have a bracket on it to brace on the car or on the frame or wherever. That's all for the frame jig. And oh my god, is welding thick, so wonderful versus sheet metal. You actually lay down beads. I mean, granted, it's a MIG welder, it's easy to do, but oh man, not burning through is so nice. Anyways, casters came in. Tractor Supply and, well, Harbor Freight ones are cheap, crappy ones. Tractor Supply has some good ones, but they want about 20 bucks a piece for them. I got these off eBay for 25 bucks for all 4 of them. They're 4-inch swivel casters, 2 of them with brakes, and I got my plates for them drilled. Plasma cut and drilled, and my plasma cutter, I don't know if it's, what's up with it. It's not wanting to cut as well as it used to. I just changed the tip out on it, and I don't know, I looked at the pressure and it seemed to be set correctly. But it wasn't wanting to cut this 1/4-inch stuff too well. I had to go super slow with it, and it did not cut a pretty cut. like it used to. But anyways, I'll weld 1.5" square tubing onto this for a leg to come up. I haven't decided if I want to sleeve where it goes and run a drill bit all the way through it and pin it where I can adjust the height of the legs when I want to, or if I just want to put it at 6" up to the base and weld it onto a sleeve, so if I want to change it out later I can or something. I'll figure that out once I get the steel. Steel yard closed up early for the holidays the other day, and they were sold out of 2" anyways. This little piece is the last, the 2" I have. I have one more piece at 3, which was for the rotisserie over here. I'm gonna need to get some more, but waiting on steel to finish the jig. Still got these fender aprons to put in, but all that's waiting on me to weld the front end stuff. Once I get all my front end stuff, or get everything jigged up and my front end welded up, I'll be able to move forward. I was curious, these access holes, I've got my plates for them. I was gonna sandblast them clean. The original ones that came off the car, they're still fine, they just surface rusted. Does anyone know a reason not to weld these in and just seal it up permanently? Why they ran screws in them before? I don't think there's anything I'd need to access through those holes, as far as I know. I don't know what the purpose of them is. I don't remember ever pulling mine for any reason. I just know they're from the factory, they're just screwed in and seam sealed around. I'm thinking about just laying them in place and welding them. They're just right there. But if someone knows, let me know what the heck those are for and whatnot. Because like I said, I'm thinking about just welding them up. And I think that's all I've done so far out here. It's just, I've been messing with this jig stuff and moving along with getting ready for it, and I'm waiting on just steel right now. But all this stuff should be mocked up pretty much in place how it should be. I want to say my measurements for this this front support, and my fenders are all good. I won't know until I get my jig in place to pull all the right measurements, but let's see. I guess that's it for now, guys. I just put my throttle pedal in place over there. I got my Willwood pedals back here waiting to go in, and I got this plate in to help with it. So that plate came in from Speed something or another. I don't even remember the place that I ordered from, but it helps to fit these bolts up, gives something to weld to. I still got to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as the mounting for it, but that plate should help out a good bit. And that's my buddy's bow press we're working on. I'm gonna have to pull my seats out of the attic to get the placement of those perfect. And go figure, after I've already bought these and gotten them ready, I found out you can get a 69 seat platform and it'll drop it down a little bit to give you a little bit more headroom. But I already paid for those and I don't feel like ordering other ones. I could probably take these and just cut off a little bit, but that's more work than I need. And I'm not real tall, I'm only 5'10", so not a problem for me, and I'll be the one driving it most of the time, so any tall people, you're just SOL. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I guess.